Case managers will get a chance to face their detractors at a parliamentary hearing next week. Caroline Plante, Global News, Quebec City.
Coming up on News Final, what a difference a year makes. North American car makers are gearing up for much better days ahead.
Well, it feels more like winter than spring out there, but the snow, which is heavy at times tonight, will taper off tomorrow morning. We could even see some sunshine by afternoon. Coming up, we'll take a look at this setup, plus a big warm-up in the long range.
Missed your favorite show? GlobalTV.com is the place to catch up on full episodes of Global's amazing lineup. The hottest shows are just a click away at GlobalTV.com.
Liven up your dinner with new rice side dishes from Old El Paso. Long grain rice, bell peppers, and signature Old El Paso seasoning makes a delicious side to any meal. Find them with other Old El Paso products and enjoy one tonight.
Whatever your adventure, be ready. With natural ingredients like whole grains and real almonds, Nature Valley is your source of energy for any adventure.
All aboard for a luxury train vacation of a lifetime. The Rocky Mountaineer Train and Global Montreal want you to escape to the Rockies. An unforgettable vacation experience through Canada's Rocky Mountains aboard a luxurious world-class train. Just watch for the Daily Clue during weather on the evening news at 6 all this week for your chance to win. You could be on track to win a trip or two on the Rocky Mountaineer Train. Escape to the Rockies from Rocky Mountaineer and Global Montreal. Don't let this train leave the station without you.
To wake or not to wake, that is not the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of tiring fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, revive, revitalized. No more, and by this elixir to know we... And the rest is silence, it seems. William Shakespeare. Red Bull gives thee wings.
Actually, Red Bull helps to temporarily restore mental alertness or wakefulness when experiencing fatigue or drowsiness.
The Harper government lost an epic battle with Parliament over Afghan detainee documents. The Speaker of the Commons ruled today that the government's refusal to hand over uncensored documents violates the privilege of the House. He has given MPs and the government 2 weeks to find a compromise that would allow MPs to see the documents. The documents are believed to contain information related to the alleged torture of prisoners transferred to Afghan authorities by Canadian soldiers. North American automakers are proving that the old baseball movie saying, "If you build it, they will come," applies to cars too. If you build it better, the customers will come. Less than a week after General Motors repaid all of its bailout loans to Canadian and American taxpayers, it announced plans today that 5 GM plants will be retooled, including one in Canada. And Ford, which received no bailout, has just reported $2 billion profit in 3 months. Here's Global's Mike Drolet.
Just last year, this plant in St. Catharines was considered old and outdated, its future in a weakened GM in question. Today, the GM engine plant, and with it its 400 employees, was given a second lease on life.
It's nice to finally see some good news in the auto sector for our area.
GM will invest $890 million in 5 of its plants, including $235 million in St. Catharines.
Things are starting to look up. We're not where we need to be. We're not where we want to be, frankly, but we're going in the right direction.
It is indeed a startling reversal of fortune for the auto industry. Ford, which avoided dipping into the taxpayer bailout, today announced a $2 billion profit in the first quarter of the year. Clearly something is working for the Detroit Three.
A lot of Canadians didn't agree with giving GM a second chance. Quite frankly, I can respect that.
GM may have paid back its loan, but the U.S. government still owns 61% of GM's stock. Canadian taxpayers own 12%. The only way to recoup that cash is for a large public stock offering.
The reality of the situation is that we are pretty optimistic that not only will we be able to pay back the loans, that the Canadian people will recover full value and then some more based on the marketplace.
And the best way for that to happen is for consumers to buy GM and Ford vehicles, which appear to be the way they're leaning. In December 2006, 46% of Americans preferred Asian cars and 29% favored American cars. But the same study done last month found a remarkable flip-flop. Only 33% favored Asian cars versus 38% for American-made vehicles.
I think taxpayers are happier today, meaning that they've seen GM starting to come back, they've seen those loans paid off early, they've seen sales go up. This now starts to look like a much better investment.
The immediate future looks good for GM and Ford, but how they sustain profitability over the next 5 years will depend entirely on the quality of vehicles they produce. GM in particular is making a bold move by hanging its hat on the all-electric Volt.
It's a failing grade for Canadian kids when it comes to exercise. A report card released today shows young children are not active enough. The report card from the group Active Healthy Kids Canada says that children as young as 1 year old are becoming dangerously physically inactive. It's also showing less than half the children under 5 are getting the recommended 2 hours of physical activity a day. And 15% of 2 to 5 year olds are now classified as overweight and 6% as obese. This is the 4th straight year Canada has received an F grade for our lack of physical activity. Checking the day's market numbers, everything but gold was down. The TSX slid 134 points. The Dow dropped to 213. The loonie down about 1.6 cents, closing at 98.27 cents U.S. And oil was down $1.76 to close at 82.44 U.S. a barrel. Montreal's Auditor General says he needs more money to do his job. Jean Bergeron says he needs the extra cash to investigate allegations of corruption at City Hall. A tip line was set up in December to help the office look into claims of wrongdoing by city officials. The Auditor General wrote a letter to Montreal City councillors saying he needs more than the $325,000 he was allotted. Councillors say a second $325,000 will be given to the Auditor General's office once the initial money is used up. Anthony Farnell joins us now with an extended look at the weather. And Anthony, is it now fair to say now back to our regularly scheduled weather?
Well, Peter, we're not quite there yet, but I think by tomorrow at this time, all of the snow, all of the rain and the wind will be behind us. We're going to be warming up later this week, but still an interesting situation out there. The snow continues to fall in Montreal. It's accumulating on some of the side streets, the grassy surfaces, rooftops, cars. And that'll be the case for the next couple of hours. Heavy snowfall totals likely, and already it's been the case throughout most of the eastern townships. So east of Montreal, a difficult situation with 15 to 30 centimeters in the higher terrain. Ski resorts, if it was midwinter, would be loving this. And I do know for a fact Jay Peak is actually opening this weekend. 1 degree in Sherbrooke, Burlington, Ottawa, 0. The cool spot still in Montreal. We still have snowfall warnings in effect for 5 to 10 slushy centimeters throughout much of the townships, and that on top of the 15 centimeters that's fallen in some places could cause some problems. We have some early budding, some leaves that are out in some cases, and some of those branches will be coming down along with some power lines. So look for that overnight tonight into tomorrow. Tomorrow during the day in Montreal, 10 degrees, not a bad afternoon high. Northwesterly winds at 25. More importantly, the snow is going to be gone, and that sun will definitely be out, if not in full force tomorrow. By Thursday, as this high pressure system gets near, we are going to see full sunshine and say goodbye to the low pressure system that brought that hopefully last taste of winter. So by Thursday, here we go, sunshine throughout much of the region. That'll be the case into Friday as well. Very warm conditions likely this weekend. Right now, Montreal, 1 degree, 0. Look for snow to continue, maybe another centimeter or 2. Sherbrooke cooling off, snow flurries there. Tomorrow, the snow will come to an end, tapering with showers. We're going to warm back up. 11 degrees, our forecast high. 14 on Thursday, 19, Peter, on Friday. It's going to be a completely different story as we move towards the weekend. Wouldn't be surprised if we do see some rain showers, but 19 degrees, more like it. Let's get rid of this snow and high temperatures near 0. Personally, I'm done with it. Peter?
I agree with you. Thanks, Anthony. Still to come on News Final, the end is near, both of this show and of the planet. We'll bring you the end of the world. But first, this break.
Which crossover would you choose? Highway fuel efficiency rating of only 8.4 liters per 100 kilometers? The 5-star crash safety rating? Or a Consumer's Digest Best Buy? Or all of the above? The 8-passenger Buick Enclave. May the best car win.
Open up your dinner with new rice side dishes from Old El Paso. Long grain rice, bell peppers, and signature Old El Paso seasoning makes a delicious side to any meal. Find them with other Old El Paso products and enjoy one tonight.
Whatever your adventure, be ready. With natural ingredients like whole grains and real almonds, Nature Valley is your source of energy for any adventure.
All aboard for a luxury train vacation of a lifetime. The Rocky Mountaineer Train and Global Montreal want you to escape to the Rockies. An unforgettable vacation experience through Canada's Rocky Mountains aboard a luxurious world-class train. Just watch for the Daily Clue during weather on the evening news at 6 all this week for your chance to win. You could be on track to win a trip or two on the Rocky Mountaineer Train. Escape to the Rockies from Rocky Mountaineer and Global Montreal. Don't let this train leave the station without you.
Where is engineering excellence taking us? GMC Terrain has better highway fuel efficiency than even Ford Escape Hybrid. May the best car win.
This week, Robert, Russell, Gwyneth, Kate, Mickey, and Scarlett, all new interviews with the stars of Iron Man 2 and Robin Hood.
This week on ET Canada.
The end of the world is a favorite topic for Hollywood blockbusters. They love blowing stuff up, don't they? But some people truly believe that doomsday is not a Hollywood fantasy and that the end is near. On that cheery note, here's Global's Rob Leth.
We all know that too much sun can be harmful to us, but if doomsday prognosticators are correct, UV rays could be the least of our concerns.
A giant storm explodes on the sun with the power of 1 billion hydrogen bombs.
That's the premise of Cosmic Fire, the first in a new 3-part series on History Television depicting potential catastrophes here on Earth.
What we did is look at what would happen if a storm like the one that hit only 150 years ago hit the Earth today, and it would drastically impair our whole technological world and maybe set us back to the steam age.
The solar tempest of 1859 knocked out telegraph service in Europe and the U.S. With so much of our world today dependent on far superior technology, the results could be devastating.
It won't kill us. It'll just melt down our electrical grid because of massive power surges as this energy hits the Earth.
There seems to be a growing fascination with shows and movies depicting natural disasters, especially with December 21st, 2012 fast approaching, a date that the Mayan civilization predicted to be our last.
There's nothing special about 2012 any more than there was something special about the end of the millennium, or the beginning of the new millennium, which we all survived.
And this U of T professor also doesn't believe that recent earthquakes in Haiti and Chile and the Icelandic volcano are signs that the apocalypse is nearing.
There's no chance of the Earth falling apart, and there's no chance of it being angry. There'd be much larger volcanic eruptions in the past.
So whether you believe that the world is in fact coming to an end in 2012, or you think everything will be just fine, the only thing that's for certain is that we'll all find out together in less than 2 years. Rob Leth, Global.
Well, now that I've brought you all down a bit, here's a chance to dream. Don't you wish you could afford this house? It seems Quebec's most expensive house is up for sale. This ill-bizarre mansion is on the market for $27 million. It's the most expensive house in the province, the second most expensive in the country. The 9-bedroom, 42,000 square foot home boasts an indoor swimming pool and garage for 28, that's right, 28 cars. Sotheby's International Realty, who is selling the home, says they've already had several interested visitors. And that's News Final. I'm Peter Anthony Holder. Thanks for joining us. Take care. Good night.
All aboard for a luxury train vacation of a lifetime. The Rocky Mountaineer Train and Global Montreal want you to escape to the Rockies. An unforgettable vacation experience through Canada's Rocky Mountains aboard a luxurious world-class train. Just watch for the Daily Clue during weather on the evening news at 6 all this week for your chance to win. You could be on track to win a trip or two on the Rocky Mountaineer Train. Escape to the Rockies from Rocky Mountaineer and Global Montreal. Don't let this train leave the station without you.
Remember when you first got texts on your phone, then pictures, emails, Facebook and Twitter? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet.
At KitchenAid, we see the joy in the small moments of cooking for grand occasions or simple dinners during the week. Whether it's for family or friends, we make appliances like the KitchenAid range. The only range with the Even Heat True Convection System for consistent baking. Because we believe that food should be as perfect as the moment it creates. KitchenAid, for the way it's made.
Attention asbestos victims. If you have been diagnosed with an asbestos disease such as mesothelioma or lung cancer as a result of being exposed to asbestos products while working in Canada or the United States, you may be able to file a claim against the U.S. manufacturer and receive compensation. Contact the law firm of Whites & Luxembourg today at 1-800-411-LAWS for a free consultation to discuss your legal options. That's 1-800-411-LAWS.
Focus on your future now. If you're planning to embark on a new challenging career, Rosemount Technology Center is the right place for you. We have an excellent job placement rate and 9 exciting programs to choose from. Training available in computer graphics, digital layout and printing, industrial drafting, CNC machine operation, machining, furniture finishing, cabinet making, electromechanics, and starting a business. Tuition is free. For information, visit us at Rosemount Technology Center. Your career, our focus.
You are like a fairy tale world that's come to real life. How could it be that in such a short time you've been one of my favorite things?
Remember when you first got texts on your phone, then pictures, emails, Facebook and Twitter? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Eva's Place is a shelter that supports homeless and at-risk youth, providing housing and community support. The open concept common room needs to be multifunctional, warm, and tranquil. And because over 1,000 teens pass through here every year, the design needs to stand up to some serious wear and tear. I think the guys and I are up for the challenge. So now that the committee's approved the youth shelter project, I thought it'd be a good idea to meet with 2 residents that used to live here before and get their opinion on the place.
And I've got a list of a few of the key requirements from the committee.
So they won't be here for another few minutes. We have some time to go over that list of requirements.
Okay. Well, the first thing was actually security and sight lines.
That's right. So all these things are low right now because of the sight lines. It's slightly different than what we're normally used to because we can't really segment the space. But it's about creating a design which is unified in a sense that you can move from space to space and feel the sort of separate individual areas, but at the same time it has to work as an entire sort of open space concept.
Second thing on the list too was kind of the eating and dining area. So the whole idea of it being really open concept, right, was the whole, demonstration, cooking, and I guess the life skills.
The life skills, learn life skills.
But there also has to be a good connection between what's happening here in this dining area.
Well, they don't have nearly enough seating for their 40 people right now, so.
And I'd love to make that a little bit more comfortable too, kind of warm it up a little bit.
And same thing with, I guess, all the rest of furniture. There's actually a good picture of Eva right there.
Yeah. Well, it's quite nice, the atrium. It's amazing that they've got these 30-foot ceilings with the library.
Right, yeah.
As well, it's kind of disjointed from everything else being back here. Maybe that's something we can expand on.
Yeah.
It's really a massively complex project to kind of navigate and to bring everything together.
Our mission throughout this entire process is to make sure that the design does not get diluted down or lost in the translation of all these different things.
Hey guys, how you doing? Hey. Hi. So Belinda and Dustin both used to live here, and we have a lot of questions and a lot of things that we want to throw around. So
Tell us about your experience here.
The couches feel like sandpaper.
They look like sandpaper a little bit.
You guys find this place
It's
relaxing, or
It's really dull.
it's really dull?
We need a person comes in with a really bad situation and see the color. They're like, oh, I like this,
Yeah.
Feels like home.
Inviting and warm.
Feels like home.
Better, right?
It must be very, very overwhelming, and I think that's why Belinda was saying I wanted to feel like home. I want to feel like a place that I'm comfortable in and that I can look forward to coming to use. And I can only imagine what that would feel like. I mean, it must be incredibly scary for them.
When kids was coming here from different places, they would do the color of their flag, and they used to go around, but it tore down and fell off.
Yeah, right now it does feel like a bad public library. No way.
Yeah.
With less books.
Yeah, less books.
The main purpose of this room that I believe is a place where people love you, where you can share ideas with other people and, nothing's wrong, and a place where you feel like, yeah, I could live here.
It's like our area where we come to chill and just hang out.
But that's not very much seating. I mean, would you pull other couches over?
Usually we would sit on the floor if there's not enough couches.
And it's noisy in here too, right?
Yeah, always loud.
It sounds like this is a place that is much like anybody's family home, where you've got teenagers running around and all kinds of different activities. It's essentially a house, and it's just got 32 teenagers in it.
It looks like you're sitting down at a little kindergarten's table, to do crafts or something.
So that's a good point. So maybe even a little bit more grown up. When we first saw it, it kind of struck a chord with me that wow, this place is really in rough shape. It really needs help. It's always about community fundraising and people donating their time or their services. So I just thought, as an episode or as a challenge that me and the guys could really make an impact or a difference on this space.
This has been great. Thanks, guys. You got the plans right out.
And if you have any other ideas that you think of after, just let the counselors know, because we're going to be in touch with them a lot.
Getting involved like this is important. Creating a home is what we do all the time, but creating a home for people who don't have a home, for us, digging our teeth into this type of problem, there's a deeper sense of importance to us in this one.
We found inspiration for the Eva's Place project in a unique public space designed for students at the university where I teach.
It is very much like a commercial project, right? Because
it is. That's why this place is so great. I mean, the colors in the space, the materials, very institutional, but at the same time it's very warm, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's very
well
durable.
done. That's a great idea. And that's just with the paint, right? With white light.
I mean, it's very playful, very refreshing.
And it's not like it's too industrial. It's not too commercial. It definitely has a sense of warmth to it.
Yeah.
And yet it's designed for high use.
This is a perfect example of a very common kitchen area,
actually
right?
the exact proportions almost.
It's got the 42 inches bar height on this side, the 36-inch counter height on that side. So and you can sit up at it, sit on a stool, have lunch or have your food, prep on that side.
So you think we could potentially get in the bamboo garden in there?
I don't know. I think the bamboo would grow too fast.
Could you imagine?
That was straight through the roof.
I love this. This is so inspiring on so many levels, for so many projects. I think if we can bring some of these ideas into Ava's Place, we can really bridge the gap between youth shelter and home and really make it feel comfortable and warm. I love this.
Oh, here he goes with the bamboo again. Raining bamboo. Let's take off before we get kicked out.
But it's so zen. Isn't that relaxing? You're just kind of raining down leaves on you.
Here's a look at some upcoming community events going on in and around Montreal.
A wine and art auction to benefit the West Island Cancer Wellness Center takes place May 4th. The Medical Student Society of McGill University presents Live Happy, Live Healthy May 8th. And get rid of the clutter in your home. Book a table at the St. Charles Elementary School Craft and Yard Sale May 1st.
Your community guide is brought to you by Roma Foods, available at grocers across Quebec.
Pascal Ribreau, Chef. Evelyn Gutenzi, Project Manager. Luca Lazy Legs Potuelli, B-Boy. Kay Leslie, Human Resources Specialist. We are all able. Open your mind. Brought to you by Canada's private broadcasters.
Place your bets and get ready for the World Poker Tour Season 4. Then qualify nightly for a free seat in the next WPT at partypoker.net. Catch the World Poker Tour, late night Fridays on Global.
At KitchenAid, we see the joy in the small moments of cooking for grand occasions or simple dinners during the week. Whether it's for family or friends, we make appliances like the KitchenAid range. The only range with the even heat true convection system for consistent baking. Because we believe that food should be as perfect as the moment it creates. KitchenAid, for the way it's made.
Hey, our salads. You can do that all you want. I don't like V8.
How about V8 V-Fusion beverage? A full serving of vegetables, a full serving of fruit. But what you taste is the fruit. So even you could have had a V8.
Too busy to make homemade soup? Try new Campbell's Creation Soups. They're made with delicious real ingredients such as fresh carrots, potatoes, and celery, like you'd expect to find in a homemade soup. New Campbell's Creation Soups.
Reinventing the vacuum cleaner has been an obsession of mine for the past 17 years. It began with cyclone technology. For me, the fundamental answer to loss of suction. Next, we eliminated bags. Then came our ball, a radical alternative to fixed wheels. Our mission is simple: solve the obvious problems others seem to ignore.
Remember when you first got texts on your phone, then pictures, emails, Facebook and Twitter? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Have you heard? You can follow Global on Twitter. Click on the link at globaltv.com to get the latest insider info and gossip on your favorite Global shows and stars.
Designing social housing, I think, is kind of tricky because there's a huge psychology behind it.
Not only does it have to feel like home just for one person, but for everyone. So you're really designing for, kind of a generic sense of what home is.
It gives it not only that big kind of community or a big social program level, but it also brings it right down to being a very personal level. And I think that's going to be, it's challenging to meet both aspects of it, but I think we can do it very well, and I'm looking forward to the challenge.
And so when I first walked in there, I was thinking, durable tables, what can you use? Like really nice picnic tables.
Well, right now it feels like they're in kindergarten. It's not really...
So you don't want to have communal dining areas then?
No, I don't want to have picnic tables in the communal dining.
I think we should have communal dining.
I remember seeing this project this artist did. They had a whole school painted the tabletops.
Like graffiti or?
Whatever, yeah. Whatever they want to do.
Tag it.
Yeah. It just takes a cheap tabletop and makes it something that's a really nice feature piece.
We need to sort of put guidelines down.
Rules. Kids must live by rules. Black and white.
And one kid will get a gray marker.
I'm not sure we should, obviously redo the kitchen, but I don't really think we need to change the position of things and maybe just, expanding on the idea of this whole pickup area.
The stove looked like it was
not functional.
Well, it definitely wasn't working, but it didn't look like
hell.
Yeah, it's seen better days.
You might want to shop around to some of the used furniture stores and see what they have, because obviously the budget is pretty tight.
Yeah,
maybe
very tight.
See used.
Well, ideally it'd be new, but
let's just see if we can raise more money and get them some new stuff.
Good designer guy. Book drive for Eva's place. That would be.
You know how many books we'd have? We could fill Eva's place with books. I don't know who wants to do the plan. Let's see if we can squeeze in.
Alan, did you raise your hand there?
See if we can squeeze in 12 tables. And let's pick some materials and appliances for the kitchen.
Perfect.
Well, I guess I've been elected to drop the plan. And I'll have to make sure that there's sufficient seating for communal meals. I think that will go with Matt's idea of getting the residents involved and helping to design the tables, no matter how many we need. The kitchen is getting a makeover with new cabinets and an amazing quartz countertop on the island. We're going to look for comfortable and durable furniture, and Anwar has a plan to find some great flags. There's a lot to be painted out with all that institutional cinder block and brick. And finally, the floor will get an update with a replaceable carpet tile system, perfect for high traffic areas.
How are you? It's all here?
Good to see you again.
Nice
Sorry
to
we're
see
late.
you.
It was Al's fault.
Oh, no problem.
I drove.
Did you have to carry? You didn't carry these all in by yourself, did you?
Big brute muscles.
A small area like this, would you just start laying them out and kind of get an idea for how it's all going to come together?
Absolutely. Nice and easy to play a little bit, throw them down like a quilt. That way the contractor can come take a look at it.
Peel them up and put them back down.
Exactly.
So you're a designer by heart too. Do you want to?
Absolutely.
You want to play with some carpet tile?
I think we just go random with it. Oh, we can just compose it as a...
You're all about random on this project. You're all about chaos.
I'm going
throwing
crazy.
Everything into the...
I'm going crazy on this project.
Do something like think so.
Quarter chart. Oh, look at that.
I won't be offended if I fail on this project.
No, there's no failure. It's Al's chaos theory. And now you want some order to it.
Tetris. I'm seeing Tetris.
He's bipolar. You can never figure him out. He's going one way, he's going another way.
Ooh.
You're like, uh-oh.
No, you know what I mean, though? I think if you have too many alternating colors, it looks too much like a checkerboard. I think it's what we want to avoid.
Okay. I'm just trying to get in your head, Al. Just trying to get in there.
Never.
Great
Nice.
job, guys.
Yeah, it's a perfect product. Thanks for your help.
Nice to see you.
Well, you're not going to help stick it all down?
Oh, come on, I carried these boxes in.
Thanks, man.
Hey, Manuela. How
Hi,
are you?
Matt. I'm good. How are you?
Great to see you again.
That's good. Nice to see you.
And we're looking for a few different sofas, and they have to be a little bit modern, probably, well, very functional, actually, and very durable.
I think we have some great options for you. This one here is very streamlined, tight back. It's our most popular sofa. It's virtually a no-sag sofa. All our cushions have ultracell, which is a high-density foam. What that does is it distributes the weight across the pillow as opposed to getting that indentation.
Which is great.
So-
Since it's not one person's sofa, you can't get your own little groove
Exactly.
going on it. It's
Yes.
This is nice. This would be really great.
This is our fabric library.
In the carpeting, we actually have a little hint of red.
Okay, so let me pick out a few selections. These are polyester, which is
Very functional, very durable.
functional. Yes,
The liquids will bead off of this.
exactly.
If we're to do sofas, we do something that's in more of the neutrals.
Yes, and this could be your accent color, which would bring in the red in your carpet. It's 4 to 6 weeks for delivery.
Okay. 4 to 6 weeks.
Yes.
It's pretty much down to the wire. Maybe I'll have to talk a little bit about the timing, but that sounds great. It's going to really make it feel homey.
Yeah, I think so too.
Skinny lashes? Try new Voluptuous Mascara from Maybelline, New York. Our Voluptuous brush lengthens and plumps at the same time. At up to 70% more length, 80% more volume. It's hotter than ever. Voluptuous from Lash Stiletto, only from Maybelline.
$1 hot dog. $5.50, please. So you said it's a buck? No, a buck is just a naked wiener. Preparation fee, 75 cents. Condiment, 150 plus my time.
Convenience fee?
Okay, what I'll do, I'll just give you the hot dog and I'll keep the bun back. And I need the napkin back as well, okay? You see, if I put the real price, I don't get any customers.
The Nikon D5000 and its 19 scene modes let you capture stunning digital images in HD videos. Look around. Life is beautiful. Everything you've just seen was shot with the Nikon D5000.
Today, more than 3 million Canadians have diabetes. You can make a difference by donating reusable clothing and household items at community donation centers located at every Value Village. Donations directly benefit the Canadian Diabetes Association and the fight against diabetes, as well as other local not-for-profit organizations. Make a donation today at a community donation center located at a Value Village near you. For more information, please visit valuevillage.com.
Your job, your savings, your ride, your look, your outlook, your mistake, your Saturday, your Sunday, your body, your voice, your life, your cause. Talk to your doctor.
Trip beyond your wildest dreams.
Remember when you first got texts on your phone, then pictures, emails, Facebook and Twitter? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet.
I grew up on a farm, and the community around